start our recording. First of all, Lita, thank you for doing this. I appreciate you taking your time to provide a genuine testimonial so that people can hear you. So starting now, can you tell me a little bit about how you came across my information, videos?
Okay, I was on YouTube, and I was looking for information on credit repair. I had already been on one person's channel about credit cards, and I started scrolling through YouTube, and I watched one of your videos. And the video that I watched, I think it was from 2018, repairing your own credit. And so I watched it, and after I watched it, I started watching a few more, and that's when after that, I've been following you ever since on your videos and your live streams, and I really, really enjoy the informative content.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you. And obviously, I think I show up in a lot of people's feeds as they're searching for credit repair, which is a good thing. Because it means that YouTube is basically recommending that based on what you watch. So when you watched my content, specifically when you were going through the do-it-yourself credit repair, what did you think about the way it was described, or did you find it easy to understand? And if so, what are some of the things that you did right away after listening to that?
I found it was very easy to understand because right away what I did was I took notes from a lot of your videos, and so I went in and I implemented some of the things that you said that I had wrote down in my notes. And I actually seen progress. And so I continued the information that you were giving out there, and it really, really helped.
That's crazy. Okay, that's great. So what kind of results were you looking at? Can you just share your experience on that? What did you first start with? How did you continue?
I started in January of 2019.
Okay.
And by March of 2019, I seen progress. I seen where my particular credit score jumped up 26 points. My husband's credit score, on the other hand, his jumped the very first time moved up 40-something points.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's amazing. Okay. And by now, what is it? I know that watching my content and everything, you decided to take matter in your own hands and help your husband out. Can you explain the scenario with that?
Yes. After I started doing the content, and I kept following you, you implemented the UPCM course, and I joined that. I did take that course, and implementing each module that you had in there, my husband's credit score is now 736.
Incredible. Wow, that's quite a long journey there.
And when he started, it was 588.
That's amazing. Good. So I know you mentioned briefly that you took the UPCM course after watching some of the videos. Can you give me your experience on going through that course, what you felt about it, just as an experience?
I felt that the very first module to me was very interesting because in the course, you asked us to write down where we were and where we planned to be, where we wanted to go. And that really was an eye-opener for me because I had never wrote that down on paper. And so when I wrote it down on paper, I realized that I really did want it to be further than where I was. And as of today, from taking your course and implementing those modules into my life, it has moved me forward. By just taking your course, that is a very, very informative course. And if anyone would just follow that course, they can move forward in life.
I appreciate that. And that was the intent.
Before I took the course, we didn't have any. We wasn't able to get any credit cards or anything. And now we have 4.
Wow. Okay. So it did actually create some financial outcomes for you outside of learning the material.
Yes, it did.
Beautiful, beautiful. And I know recently you jumped onto the Ultimate Business Credit Mastery too, because you decided that that would be a benefit for you. Can you tell me a little bit about why you decided to do that, and what are your experience so far on that?
Because I want to start my own credit repair business, because from what I've done and what by following your courses, I've learned that I can help other people, and that when I first started in your course and contacted you, even from the very first beginning, when I talked to you the very first time on the phone, you have been a man of your word ever since. From that time up until now, and so now that I'm ready to start, I want to start my own management consulting business, to where I can help people with their credit and getting their credit up. So the business course is helping me real well. I follow the modules, and it's very informative, and I'm very interested in starting my own business, and you have been there every step of the way.
I thank you for that.
And there's not a time that I have called or text you that you have not responded or called me back.
No, I appreciate that, Ljetha. That's sound feedback. It's important for me to understand, for people who is listening, or even just like watching this video on YouTube, to know that, look, it's not just like the service you get on YouTube that's just like the value, right? It goes beyond that. You literally have to, and you're a testament, you have to take the actions. You have to start somewhere, right?
You have to be dedicated too.
Yes, 100%.
You have to be very dedicated into doing what you want. If you want it, you have to be dedicated and serious about it. If you want to do it, you have to be dedicated so you can see progress. It's not going to be one day. It's not going. You can't give it a time frame. You have to take your time and really, really be interested and dedicated to what you're doing.
Exactly. No, I see that, because you yourself are like a testament to this, right? Like, you're doing it on a daily basis. We stay in touch, which is important. So I know that you said you had a couple of customers already begging you to do their job. Can you explain to me that? Like, can you share your knowledge on what's going on with that?
Yes, I every time I get a update on my credit report or my husband's credit report, from where we were to where we are now, I take a snapshot of it, and I will show different people, my sisters, a friend of my friends, just close network people, or if I hear someone out saying about their credit, I'll speak to them about what they can do to improve it. And so I've been having different people asking me would I do their credit for them? Yeah. They want me to help them to raise their credit score and get their credit right.
That's amazing, no? That feeling is amazing, because
you yourself... It's all due to the course, and it's all due to the course that I have been taking, the courses, and following what you say in the courses to do.
That's incredible. Yeah, and I think that's just a pathway, but like it's a solid feeling when you're pretty independent on your own, like just to know how to fix your credit. But when other people reach out to you for help, and you can confidently reach out to them because you absolutely know with confidence that, hey, there are certain things that's not right and I can guide you there. I mean, that's pretty empowering on its own, and that gives you, like, obviously the courage to do your own credit repair business. Otherwise, a lot of people, they're not even sure of which direction to take. Some of the people, they pay, right, and they just cross their fingers hoping for an outcome. Obviously, you taking the course, would you say right now, from where you were, like, you're pretty confident on what you need to do for every client?
Yes. Okay. I'm very confident because of the steps that I know that need to be taken.
Okay.
And
yes.
And all these steps that I've implemented in my credit repair of mine and my husband, comes from the courses that I've taken, or the videos that I've watched with you.
Beautiful. And I know you got the extra TRIDENT Wave 2.0. Can you tell me what you thought about that as well? Because that's like obviously you took the whole bundle. I just want people to hear like your experience with that compared to the UPCM.
The TRIDENT Wave 2.0 is very informative also. It has more, I want to put this, it helps you to move forward and gets you ready for the business course.
Okay. Yeah, it's like a connector, basically.
Yeah, it connects you to your next step. Because once you finish that first course, and then when you do that TRIDENT Wave, it also helps you getting ready. It's like it's a 3 steps. You know, the step 1, 2, 3. And so when you're getting ready and you're taking these courses, you can always go back to the other course and see if you know what you're missing.
Got it.
And so it's very, I mean, it's a good course too. All of them are courses that I'm excited about, you know, that I always have in my notes. I always have it to where I can refer back to it.
Excellent. Yeah, and I know you're pretty diligent with your note taking and stuff. Like, you know, when you were doing the course, did the note taking help? Like, can you give us some feedback there?
Oh yes, the notes really help. It's very, very, very important. If you stop, what I do was I stop the modules. I stop and I write my notes. Then I'll put it back, even if I have to go back through, play it back, and redo it. I do notes, very in-depth notes.
Very good.
It's very, very important to take notes. It's not, you know, you don't just go through the modules. You take notes. You get you a binder. You get you a folder. You take notes. You type it however you need to do it. You have to have notes to look back on.
Yeah, exactly. And would you say the modules are fairly easy to understand, or were they like pretty long?
They're very easy to understand.
Good.
And what I didn't understand, I would text you or I'll call you, but it wasn't really much that I didn't understand.
Yeah, that's
true. It's very planned. It's very planned. It's planned. It's right there.
Beautiful. And Lletha, tell us what you look forward to in the next year. Like, where do you see yourself with everything that you learned?
Oh, I see myself as having my own business, having my own house, and buying property and moving forward, teaching my grandchildren about finances, about their credit, and just helping people, you know, move forward.
Excellent. Yeah, and this business, obviously, it's going to help you quite a bit as well. But it's a beacon, right? It's a beacon for individuals who are looking for assistance. And I'm glad that you took this step, obviously, and I commend you for that. For you know, taking the right steps to not only create prosperity and wealth for yourself, but helping other individuals reach the same goals. You know, that's always been my goal, and I thank you for actually taking those steps to do the things that you're going to do.
And I thank you also, Ali, for taking the steps that you take, not only to do courses that you charge for because it's very informative information, but you have free videos out there that, you know, individuals can take and watch over and over and over again before they even come and say, okay, I want to take the course, because that was my experience. Let me watch. And as I watched, I realized that you were real in what you were teaching. And I compared you to a lot of others that was on YouTube before I even said, okay, yes, you know, I need to do his courses. I need to follow him. I think I said before that I had even bought a template from one of the YouTubers for the 609, and I've never used it ever. It was money wasted.
Yeah, I know, you told me that.
So with this course, it really opened my eyes to where it really worked. It really worked. And so I want to help other people just like you're doing. And I want to say that keep doing what you're doing, because you're doing a great job.
Thank you, Lletha. It means a lot coming from you, you know, especially one who like went through all my courses and material, and we're constantly in touch, you know, trying to help each other. So I appreciate that.
It's very real. I mean, to anyone, if you're very, very serious about taking control of your credit, of your life, take the courses, watch the videos. It's very, very real.
Thank you.
And it's awesome.
Great. So yeah,
it's really awesome.
I look forward to us obviously working together, and obviously creating something meaningful for the both of us,